The Lord has not given me any dreams or visions of heaven. But He has given me a little bit of insight into one aspect of heaven. And he told me this a while back, and I asked him if I could share this with you today. And he gave me permission. So I'm just going to read this verse about storing up treasures in heaven. It's Matthew 6:19 through 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither neither moth nor rust destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Okay, so I know I've talked about this verse before. We have our life here on earth is it's like one grain of sand in the whole beach of eternity, okay? This one grain of sand is how much time we have to store up our treasures in heaven. And when the Lord was telling me about treasures in heaven, He says it's not just gold and jewels and crowns. The Bible does mention crowns that we get. But He said every single act of obedience that you do, you add another personal detail to your homes. Think about that. Right now we are living on earth, but the Lord is preparing our homes for us in heaven. He is preparing our houses for us. And the details of our house come from our acts of obedience here on earth. That's what He told me. He knows us better than we know ourselves. When we get to heaven and we walk into our home and we see the details that He has prepared for us in our homes, we're going to realize that we are living in something we never knew that we always wanted. The Lord gave me an image of someone who wants as an example for this video, the Lord gave me an image of someone who wants a waterfall in their backyard. He says these are the kind of details that are going to be given to people through how they live their life on earth right now. We can look back on our lives and our pasts and see all the things that we regret and how we wish we could have done something differently and more pleasing to the Lord. But we have all of our life ahead of us, however short that may be, till either we die or He comes back to snatch us up. We have this short amount of time that we can still do things the right way, that we can still do things that honor Him. He says that if you do things the right way, you will not regret it. If you do things that honor Him, He will honor you by giving you the reward that fits you and your personality. though it may be hard here on earth, there will be no regret about it in heaven. He says that there are people will be living. Not everyone will have the same amount of treasures in heaven. Not everybody will be living in the same I don't even know how to explain it. Not everybody will be living the same in heaven. It all depends on how we have spent our time here on earth. What we have done, and if we have obeyed him, if we have followed him, if we have sacrificed ourselves for others in his name. And each time we do, we add a detail to our homes. That's what he says. Each time we do, we add a detail to the place where we will be spending eternity. I have asked him for a pet lion when I get to heaven. He hasn't given me an answer yet. But it's kind of like an inside, like, God, I'd love to have a pet lion, So we'll see. We'll see. We have one opportunity to live the rest of our lives. And it will decide how we spend eternity. Not just if we spend eternity in heaven or hell, but it will also make an impact on how we spend eternity in heaven. I think that's all I have to share. I love you guys.